Let them contribute to the ideas of other people. Let them find relevant people. Let them find relevant content. Let them find relevant projects. Let's have some search technology in there that allows people to connect, to collaborate, to cooperate. And let them have a way of being followed or following ideas that are interesting and relevant. But let's do that in a secure environment. Let's do that in a way which is protected. Let's allow exchange of patient identifiable information. Let's have the ability to configure a workflow. Let's have a mechanism, a channel to communicate with that community. Let's reward what's good. Let's signal what we really think is great. And let's keep a track of what's going on. So when you think about front-end tools, which are about chat and ideas and conversation, there's not enough commerce in there. Okay, so we need something that drives that through, that's more directed. In healthcare, this infrastructure allows us to engage with patients, engage with other professionals within our own local network and in other places in the world. So it's a way to coordinate multiple people fragmented across different agencies in the landscape to do something useful, like decide what to do about diabetes care, or think of a new way to manage the whole mental health pathway, or develop a strategy. It's a way to create and sustain a professional network. All pharmacists over here. These guys don't see each other. How do they connect? How do they develop themselves? Well, they do that on their own. Wouldn't it be better if they were connected with each other and did that kind of professional development, connection around challenges, sharing of knowledge together? So here are some of the examples in healthcare, and you can understand. So we want to connect with our customers, we want to connect with patients, we want to think of new ways of doing things, we need some process innovation, we need some service innovation, we need to connect between units that are doing similar things or the same thing. We need to connect with the municipal authorities, we need to connect with public health agencies, and that for 1.3 million people. So that's a big job, and we're just starting. Here are a couple of examples. So you'll see on the right-hand side, it looks and feels very familiar. It's clean, it's not a system, you don't have to type things in, it's modern. You know, you can add your ideas or your challenges, you can pop quick questions into the community, you can ask for help. So this is Oslo University Hospital. Oslo University Hospital is the merger of 3 large hospitals, 22,000 employees. The intent is to roll it out through 2010. Doing pretty well. But you're not going to open the gates to 24,000 employees immediately. You have to manage this. You have to manage this a little bit slowly. The platform, the technology is trivial. You can customize it, it's very easy to do. But as you launch it, you need to be thoughtful. What is the challenge that we can focus on? What is something that will get somebody's attention? If I asked you, are you innovative? You would say, I don't know. If I asked you, what are your best ideas? You would say, I don't know. If I said to you, can you think of a way to perform this specific operation, and some of the problems associated with it are this, that, and the other, then you'll start to think. So we need to seed this as we start with projects and initiatives that have resonance, that have relevance. Thank you. Here's another one. This is about professional communities of pharmacists. 45 pharmacists need to get accredited in order to deliver better services to young people in a deprived area. How would they do it normally? get in a room, do some stuff, work on their own. Well, let's put all of that knowledge and that know-how and that guidance and that expertise and the connection in one place. So all of the work, all of the connection takes place in one place. And from that, these people, oh, he's online. I'll send them a quick message. Oh, he does something interesting. Let me ask him if I can have it. So from a shared challenge, you're starting to create a community of people, and then you start to pull people in. You need somebody whose job it is to do that, to be in charge of this, otherwise it doesn't work. You need a champion. So CIMMIT, and my colleague David Burns will say a few more words about this. The CIMMIT model in the Boston area is to find, fund and facilitate by connecting clinicians with scientists in order to produce improvements in healthcare. And they are using this platform in the Boston area to connect 13 hospitals in, to connect clinicians in. And the way that they're thinking about it is to use it as a means of soliciting and managing proposals for funding for projects. Something that we already do, something that could be done more efficiently. So in summary, the approach, the platform, the infrastructure, in healthcare terms, addresses current policy, facilitates solutions. So it stimulates new ideas. It captures new ideas and solutions by making innovation part of everyone's job. That's the difference. How do we make innovation part of everyone's job? It creates a sense in the UK, which is very current, of a big society. Everybody is responsible. Everybody needs to participate. Everybody needs to think. Everybody needs to respond to those calls for action. It's a way to diffuse those innovations and spread best practice and join up disparate parts of care pathways. And I've just touched on one or two applications in health and public health and wellness. But the reality is that this approach is applicable to lots of other industries besides and lots of other geographies. So my only question to you is, where do you see opportunities for this in Brazil? Thank you very much.